Russia has started the deliveries of S-300 PMU-2 Favorite air defense system to Iran. The deliveries will have been completed by end 2016, according to Russian Deputy Prime Minister of Russia, Dmitry Rogozin. The deal was first signed in 2007, but was suspended by Russia under pressure from the US and Israel. In July 2015, Russia has announced the delivery of a modernized version of the S-300 air defense system to Iran, which was being updated for Iran's specific needs. According to Russian military analysts, Iran will deploy S-300 PMU-2 systems to cover critical areas, including the capital, top echelon command post, atomic energy facilities. The location of the system base has not been disclosed. Poland will sign a new defense contract for the delivery of 64 RAK Wheeler 120mm self-propelled mortar vehicles. An agreement with the Polish defense company HSW is expected to be signed before the end of April this year. The RAK is a 120mm wheel self-propelled mortar carrier vehicle based on the 8x8 Rosomak armored vehicle personal carrier chassis. The RAK 8x8 self-propelled mortar carrier is fitted with a large turret mounted at the rear of the chassis, which is armed with a 120mm breech-loaded mortar system, including an automatic loading system. Iranian Army Ground Forces unveiled their latest new combat vehicles and military equipment, including the Sharam Mobile Nuclear Detection Lab, Puria tactical vehicles that carry super heavy tank and Tiam main battle tank. The Sharam NLBC vehicle is based on a Soviet-made BTS-60 chassis with NLBC detection equipment mounted on the roof of the vehicle. The new Iranian MBT Tiam seems to be based on American M47 tracker tank chassis armed with a 105mm cannon. The front of the hull and the turret are fitted with a reactive armor package. Each front side of the hull are equipped with the same armor package. The US Marines fire 6 reduced range Patix rockets using 2 M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System HIMARS in Philippines April 4, 2016 as part of Balikatan 2016 military exercise. The M142 HIMARS carries a single 6-pack of rockets mounted on a medium tactical vehicle FNTV 6x6. In addition to the standard MLRS M26 rockets, which has a range of 32 km, HIMARS is capable of launching the entire MLRS family of munitions, including the extended range rocket, the reduced range Patix rockets, and all future variants. The extended range MLRS rockets improves the basic M26 range of 32 km to more than 45 km.
From the deserts of Arabia, forged from the scorching golden sands of the UAE, NIMR emerges as a major player in the light to medium weight defense vehicles industry. NIMR has steadily supported the UAE Armed Forces since 2005, growing a reputation for versatility, ruggedness, and performance.
India opened talks with US for the purchase of Avenger drones. According to Reuters, India expressed interest in purchasing a first batch of 40 US-made Predator C Avenger unmanned aerial vehicles. The Indian Navy could purchase the unarmored Predator XP for ISR mission, while the Indian Air Force showed interest for the armored Predator C, said official. Russian Helicopters Mi-171A2 helicopter to undergo certification phase in early 2017. The Russian-made Mi-171A2 medium-class multipurpose helicopter is expected to undergo certification in the first quarter of 2017, Russia Helicopters Group press office said on Tuesday, 12 April 2016. Another stage of the certification trials will start in June-July 2016 to complete the full range of planned certification works, the press said. US Air Force 2-point ISIS with B-52 strategic bombers from Qatar. The United States Air Force has sent B-52 Stratofortress aircraft in its fight against the Islamic State. The two bombers arrived at Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar from Barksdale Air Force Base on 9 April in support of Operation Inherent Resolve. They are replacing the B-1 Lancer, who are planned to be upgraded.
USS Donald Cook DDG-75 encountered multiple aggressive flight maneuvers by Russian aircraft that were performed within close proximity of the ship on April 11 and 12, 2016. On April 11, Donald Cook was conducting deck landing drills with an Allied military helicopter when two Russian Su-24 jets made numerous close-range and low-altitude passes. On April 12, while Donald Cook was operating in international waters in the Baltic Sea, a Russian Ka-27 Helix helicopter conducted circles at low altitude around the ship, 7 in total. The commander of US Naval Forces Europe-Africa, Admiral Mark Ferguson, said that these maneuvers in close proximity to the destroyer are unprofessional and unsafe. Two Turkish Navy vessels docked at the port of Odessa on Sunday, following the signing of a military cooperation deal between Ukraine and Turkey in January. Following the docking of the vessels, the TCG Salih Rais and the TCG Bartin, led by Rear Admiral Iskander Yildirim, Turkish Navy officers met with their Ukrainian counterparts during an official meeting. Ukraine and Turkey signed an agreement on military cooperation on January 21, 2016. The parties agreed on developing a strategic partnership in the Black Sea region aimed at maintaining the balance of power in the region. The aim is to provide the organization with study and advisory support within the ballistic missile defense domain related to the Danish government's decision to upgrade at least one of the IVER HUITFELDT class frigates to a BMD sensor role and offer this capability to the NATO BMD system. The IVER HUITFELDT class is a 3-ship class of frigates that entered service with the Royal Danish Navy in 2012 and 2013. The anti-air warfare suite of the class includes the long-range surveillance radar SMART-L and multifunction radar APAR. The Danish Defense Acquisition and Logistics Organization has entered into an agreement and signed a contract with Terma on integrated air and missile defense.